Hartenstein will put anything on his body between the cupping and the tattoos, and I'm wondering, like, if I approached him and said, "Look, I'd like to buy some."
Just been ping-ponging left and right. And there he goes again. It's just interesting how some people drive. I don't know. If you're still watching that you think the same, but let's just let that record out.
Why are you waiting for the team to approach you?
Because I'm not Calvin Klein. I'm not going to walk onto the fucking onto the court and go, where am I? No, it's going to be, at a Knick game, you don't start socializing with the players.
They probably take you down.
Yeah. No, you got to wait for the player. I see how it works with Spike Lee. Even Spike just kind of stands there and waits for the players to come over to him. Same with Tracy. I sat next to Tracy 10 times at Knick games, and Tracy's the funniest fucking guy. He'll stand there and do play-by-play and all, and then all of a sudden a player come over and
now he's over this line
or high-five him or something. And I feel less famous. I feel like, oh, fuck, I'm famous too. What the hell is going on here?
But again, they're there all the time. I'll bet you the players were intimidated
on this side,
the first time
buildings
they saw Spike Lee.
No.
Vehicles.
You know what?
Oh, stop it.
No, there's something going on. And you know what it is? And I'm going to be honest. I don't like going anywhere where I don't feel like I'm the most famous guy in the room. It's very difficult for me. I'm a tremendous narcissist.
Well, then you better stay away from that little courtside situation.
In most situations, Tracy and I would be on pretty certainly even playing field. But at a Knicks game, Tracy's way, like, it was one point I'm sitting next to Tracy Morgan, and not only were the players like high-fiving him and all excited to see him.
Yep, he's going for the center line again.
You think the mayor of somewhere.
The mayor of somewhere.
I wish I could remember where this mayor was from. I'm trying to remember. It was a woman. She came over, and the next thing you know, like, Tracy's like, "Hey, I got in trouble with the law over there. Give me your card so I can, I'll call you if it happens again." And then she's like handing him his card. Everything was like crazy.
But Tracy didn't wait for he called her over and said, "I need your card."
No. She came over to him. You're missing my point. A couple of people came over to me, but there wasn't enough hubbub around me, Like, I give off the vibe I don't want to be bothered, but I really do want to be bothered. I want to, especially in front of my wife, I want to appear to be as famous.
The other thing I want to mention, too, is that that's actually an LTZ Silverado. Minimum a 2022, but probably a 2023. And lane keeping assist is standard on that truck. So you'd have to somehow physically disable that system, or really, really fight against it for it to go as far over the line as what they're doing right now. I gotta watch, because I've gotten a cracked windshield on this very vehicle, and it cost me $2,200. And I know it was a result of somebody doing exactly what we're seeing here, driving over that white line, which is unpermitted by the Highway Traffic Act, unless you're in an emergency situation. And you're only allowed to drive over the center line if you're passing, etc., etc. I know this is, common knowledge for most people, but for some people it clearly is not. They're doing a decent speed though. They're pretty much doing the speed limit. They're a little under. But
can you pull Clyde over for like?
Yeah, they're just kind of ping-ponging, pinballing, I guess I should say.
Just walk over to me.
Almost like when you put the bumpers out when you're doing bowling and you just kind of let the ball bounce around. That's kind of what's going on here. Not as bad as some of the other ones we've seen, but it's enough that I'm just like, I really don't want to be behind them, especially when they're going over the white line.
You don't remember what Patrick Ewing looked like?
I mean, no. It was so long ago. But, Robin.
Because when I used to go, they used to acknowledge me. And Isaiah Thomas, once, when he was coaching the Knicks, walked over and said hello.
Yeah, well.
Friendly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a woman with gigantic tits. No offense. I don't think it's the same. I don't have that to pull people in. She goes, I don't know. People come over to me. I go, yeah, we get it.
Willis Reed gave me a hug. I was
sure
very
he did.
popular.
Maybe I need to take you to the game with me. Finally get some respect.
Howard, I think you have to leverage the fact that you were there when the Knicks weren't a playoff team. Like
That's right.
You're a true fan.
True fan.
Especially
In fact,
if they move on, those tickets are going to be a little more difficult to get.
There's a
Can I
bunch
tell you
of stuff
something?
he
I'll tell you how
just
big a
kicked
Knick
up.
fan I am.
And
this makes me a bigger fan.
I can't take that risk. He's not going the speed limit. We just pick our battles, right?